Welcome to Tansson Talks. I'm Brandon, the host of the show, and I always love doing this. This is our 131st episode, and I'm very excited to welcome my guest here today, friend of the podcast, Bryce Martin.
Hey, how's it going? What time is this now? I want to say fifth. I'm guessing here. I want to say 4, 5.
Oh goodness! I mean, we've had so many. I would have to recount. I know that for my current show, this is the second time, but you've been a guest on a few of my shows, so
I think it's 5. I think
it probably is 5.
It
might be over 5.
It might be over 5. I'm guessing here. I'm guessing, but because there was one year where we did like 3 of them back to back. I don't remember what year it was, but
gosh, I think that would have to be. That was probably 2021.
Probably, I would say it's probably that. Yeah, because there was a time where we just did it several times, and then after that, then we took a break, then another one, then a break, then we did with Jackal, then a break, and then I think we did no. I don't how many. It has to be like 6 or 7, maybe 6. I want to say 5 or 6. I might be 5 or 6.
I'd have to research that before this video ends. But like I said, how have you been doing?
I have been doing very all right. Nothing crazy has happened, I would say. I've been trying to do more streaming again because I've had a creative mental fog for so long, and I want to do stuff, and I literally record, if you could check my computer library, I have recordings of like so many different videos that I've either done, wanted to talk about, or started editing, and then I just never finished them all because I'm just like, I could do better than this. I could do better, and then I just drop it or not put it on anymore. Which I need to stop doing that because if I keep doing that, then I can never finish something, and it doesn't help that I want to like do a very big video for like a specific game and stuff that's really near and dear to my heart, but I can't practice to make an edit for that video if I never edit for other stuff. So other than that, to summarize, I've been in a rut, but I'm fine.
Well, hey, at least we're here speaking and you're back to streaming.
Yeah, that's true. I streamed earlier today. Twitch has this very funny feature, which I need to figure out how to undo, where if you stream to 2 platforms, which that's what I do, I stream to both YouTube and Twitch. If you stream to 2 platforms at a time, there is a chance that Twitch will just not show your video. For some reason, YouTube was perfectly fine. I had someone come in from Twitch, and they were like, it's like, okay, I hear you. Where's the gameplay? I came in for this. And I was like, what do you mean you can't see the gameplay? So I like looked at it, and the thumbnail, though, here's the strangest part. The thumbnail itself is like kept up and updated towards where the stream is. Like wherever I paused in the stream, the thumbnail for Twitch updated. But when you go into the Twitch stream, it's just a black screen. And I'm like, that doesn't even make any sense. That either one or the other. You can't be both. How's that possible? So I need to figure out how to undo that, and I'll probably just stream a little more and then I might do like a test stream one time, just to like mess around and see what's happening with it, just to see if I can undo it somehow, because I can't go back to streaming constantly if one side doesn't even work anymore.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that I'm sure is the technical difficulties of 2025 with streaming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I don't like it's a clear issue because I looked it up on during the stream because I was trying to help the person who came in, and I was like, "Hey, okay, let's see what's going on." And I was like looking through Reddit and any other help forum, and they were just like, yeah, it happens. You got to do like this, and you got to close this. And I was like, I'll do this after stream ends. I'll do this later. I'm not doing this now.
Nevertheless, I'm so excited to have you back. And so since it's been a moment since we've recorded, are you able to reintroduce yourself for the watching or listening audience?
Okay. Hello. My name is Bryce, aka Fried Bryce. I streamed a lot during WODU when I worked at ODU for the radio club there. But now that I'm just kind of an independent person now, as you could probably say. I now just do my own YouTube and streaming. I am trying, like I said before, I'm in kind of a rut, so I'm trying to get out of that and then work towards creating more content. But I'm trying my best here. I'm at some point I want to at least get to the point before Christmas. I have like a style set down and everything. That is my plan. But uh, yeah, I guess that's my introduction because I don't really have much other. Because I would say what my, you know what, I'll also describe what I do. Okay, so I play a lot of games, different games of different genres, mostly RPGs, as you can see with all these Pokemons and stuff in the back. I play a lot of RPGs and stuff. I like to try different games. I am very open to stuff. I want to like edit more vlog content. I want to do in real life content, and I want to edit gameplay with my friends. But that's how I am as a person. That's me.
Well, I certainly, like I said, always enjoy your content, and I know we first spoke for the first time actually on one of my previous podcasts, Brand Tech, in October 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, we spoke in September, released in October. And can you believe it's been that long?
You know what? That's fair. I was thinking about it earlier, where I was like, when was I a director in WDU? That was in 2020. Yeah, because that was in COVID times, and so it's been about 5 years, 4 or 5 years. Yes, I think the first time we actually fully talked, not on a podcast, it's been 5 years, but on the podcast it's been 4 years. I think. Yeah, I'm not going to do math on that. I'm just going to believe in myself. It's going to be 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, but it's nevertheless, I mean, so crazy to think about. And so the last time that we spoke, for our discussion that released May 18th of 2024, that was within your last 2 weeks before graduation. You recorded while at WOD Studios. Do you remember much about our session?
No. I actually don't. I feel like I talked a lot about what I want to do once I graduated, but been at it's been at a point where I've just been working so much at my in real life job that that it's just been kind of a blur at some points. And now I've just gone to look at the time. I'm like, wow, it's almost December. That's crazy.
Yeah, it certainly is so crazy to think about.
Mm.
And yeah, I mean, time really, I mean, it goes by. And so during that last discussion, I know one of the last things we asked was that I asked, what is it that you're going to remember and miss the most about college? Because in that discussion, you spoke all about your friends, your experiences, and everything. And do you remember what you said you were going to miss the most?
Was it the waffles at the
Yes.
Bird? I knew it. I knew past me. Me and past me, but yeah, we shaking each other hand. Like I I'm lit. I might go. I don't even know. I want to go down there soon at some point because I just want to eat their waffles again. Because I've been eating waffles at every other place in my home city, and I can't find a good place like that. It's only there, and it's in the corner near the near the college. I I gotta know their recipe. I have to know their recipe. That was it's so good.
Yeah, I mean, it's so crazy. I mean to think about. I mean, just how long ago it was, and so I did want to start off by asking. So, how was graduation? Yeah, now that it's been over a year ago, do you remember those last 2 weeks leading up to it and the immediate aftermath of graduation?
Graduation was very much just. I would also put that into a blur. It was like one that felt like 2 weeks, but it felt like one singular week where it was just like, oh, okay, I'm doing this. I gotta make sure this is due. Once those last few written. I remember in the last like 2 days before the semester like fully ended, for my classes at least, I remember I had to do two back to back staying up all night writing an essay because my creative functions were not working in the day. So I was like, I'm gonna take some tea. Actually, with this exact mug right here, I put all the tea in here, and I was like, I'm not going to sleep until I finish this. And I did that for 2 days, and then once those 2 days ended, that once they're all turned in, and I got the thumbs up back saying that you passed for each classes, I fell asleep for that whole day. And after that, I woke up, then I was just enjoying time with my friends for a little bit until I had to go to graduation. Which, funny enough, on the graduation day was perfectly fine. Really loved that day. I got to eat the waffles for the last time before I disappeared, and I ate that with my family. Here's a very funny thing that happened. The people who were just randomly taking pictures, they somehow spelled my name wrong for the people who were taking their picture. So that one wasn't serious because you actually have to pay them. It was like you pay an outsourced person in order to get those pictures. But they managed to spell my name wrong, which I think is so funny. I will probably send that picture to you at some point. But they but they spelled my name as like Bryve, and I'm like, that's not even on the same. Like, those are like at two separate parts of the keyboard. Like, how did you switch those? How'd you switch those? So genuinely, I have no idea how that happened. I genuinely have no idea how that happened. But it's incredibly funny to me. So I just kind of I just kind of took a picture and I just kind of left it there.
Yeah, I think that's one way to commemorate your graduation day. I mean, they said they want it to be a day to remember, and I'm sure that's the part you'll remember.
Yeah, it's of course, yeah. They somehow put my V at the last, switched my Y and V for no reason. I don't know why they did that. Wait, hold on. I don't. Am I? Why did I say yeah? It. Oh yeah, it was literally C and V. So it was like literally they typed it incorrectly. So I don't know. I don't know how they messed that up. That Bryce is like one of the easiest names ever. 5 letters. If they switch the Y with an I would be like, okay, that's fine. There's a lot of I's here. There's a lot of BRICEs, but that's just egregious to me. That's not even the same word.
Do you even have a V in your name at all?
No, no. I had to think about it for a second. Like I literally, once I said like they switched the Y and V, I was like, I don't even have a V in my name. There's no V in my name. Like ever. Like in my first name, middle name, last name, no V's. I don't know where they got that V from. I think it was just a misclick, and they just kind of kept it rolling. And they said, charge me $50 for these pictures, and I'm like, you didn't even get my name right. Let's slow down here, buddy.
Well, maybe they saw what the top part of the Y.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know what's going through their heads, but I just took a screenshot of that picture, and I was like, yeah, that's good for me. I already got my picture taken by my friends and family, so I don't need any other pictures. I don't need any quote unquote professional pictures being sold to me at high caliber price. I'm good. I'm good.
Well, for all future photographers out there, remember, get your clients' names right.
This is correct. You will never be hired again if you get the names incorrect. That's they will know you as a person who cannot spell.
I think that comes to a great story before we go back to your story. But when I was applying for colleges back in high school, one of my top choices, not the one I attended, but one of my other top choices, they put my name, I think they did it twice. I think one time they did Hedgepeth, and one time Brandon. Um, and I don't know how they did that. I think they got my middle initial right on both of them.
At
But
least that's something. At least that's something.
but yeah, it was definitely disappointing. And then I think there was some other college where it's like after, because there's a national college acceptance day on May 1st. And
Mm.
And I think I had one college that they didn't try to start recruiting me until after May 1st. And my mind is just like, you know that the deadline's passed, right?
Mm,
But nevertheless, I mean, definitely some interesting college hijinks. But
mm.
by the time that you finished college, were you still like living on or near campus?
Um, the same week that I finished college, I was on campus for like maybe an extra week or something, and then after that, I went back to my home city uh, where I had to go to work like almost immediately for some reason because apparently the hole that I fill at my job is too great. And once my boss figured out that I graduated and saw my dad's Facebook pictures, she was like, "Hey Bryce, can you come in? Hey Bryce, I know you're free. Can you come?" And I was like, "Can I get a break? Come on."
Hey, you have job security. You're wanted.
Yeah, I know. I very much want it. I've been at the same job, which has been very well paying and very nice. It just doesn't move me. It doesn't like do a lot to me. So I wish to move to not have that job forever because there are some people to show what to tell you what this how good this job is without telling what exactly the job is. There's been so like there's people who've been there since I was a child and they're still there because the job, the pay, the benefits, the everything you get from that job is so good. And you can come in from being a new person like fresh out of high school into that job and you could become a manager or anything and then you could like you get really good pay raise. Like I think it's a really genuine good job, but that does not move me. It does not make me interested in the job. It makes me zone out when I'm just doing the job, and I don't like doing that. I feel like it might be a waste of my time where I could be doing something better. But the pay is great. Pay is great. I will be taking that. That's why I was working earlier today when I was technically supposed to be off because I was like, I like money. I'll take that. I will take extra money. So it's I keep saying this every time. I feel like every time that I'm on this podcast, I keep saying like I'm gonna find a different job or something, and then I don't because the job market is terrible. And then once I find a good job, I realize that I don't have enough skills to qualify for it. So then it goes back to the point that I made earlier, where I'm like, I have to keep editing videos so I can boost my skill in order to do what I like. And then the thing that I like is all the way over here, and I'm like right here-ish, I would say. So I need to get all the way over here so I can leave my other job and then get to that. But yeah, like, and the worst part is I know that I can do it. I think I'm like it's stuff that I've done before. I just need to put my mind to it. You just gotta believe, and then you can do it. I guess.
Well, nevertheless, I mean, what would you say that your average day to day is now that you've finished college?
Average day to day. If I'm not average day to day, if I wake up, I go for a run for a little bit. Like I will run around my neighborhood really quick. I eat breakfast. I will try and attempt to like either record or edit something, start something, get the ball rolling in whatever I feel like. If I don't feel like editing or recording at all, recently I just want to just stream. I will just pop open a stream. So I will either do it in the morning or at night or yeah, I'll do something like that. Then I'll most likely go to work. And then I work for like either 5 or 8 hours. I come back and then either record, edit, or stream. That's literally how it is. It's either wake up, record, edit, or stream, but never post for some reason. I feel like I'm just in a constant cycle, and I just need the bubble to burst. I'll figure out something. I feel like I'll figure out something, but because I feel like I'm getting close to it, because I've started to follow creators who also use like DaVinci Resolve and everything to like edit stuff. because that's what I use to edit. I use DaVinci Resolve because it's free, because I don't like paying for Adobe products, and I am not smart enough to search the seven C's, and also that's illegal, so I don't feel like doing that. So, so I was just like, okay, let me just use DaVinci Resolve since it's free. You can add plugins onto it. It works perfectly fine. One of the biggest videos that I've edited is from DaVinci Resolve, so it's completely possible to do good stuff on there. I've seen crazy edits from DaVinci Resolve, and so I'm just like, cool. So I've just circled myself amongst those people, and so when I open either TikTok or YouTube, I get like at least one or five recommendations of like, you should do this in order to edit. This is how you color grade this using DaVinci Resolve, and so then it just gets me inspired and stuff. So I've added inspiration to the circle of me doing stuff, and soon I will break the circle by actually posting something.
What's funny is I didn't go back to the last episode for the most part prior to this one, but I will say I could be wrong, but I think for most of our discussions that we've done, that at some point in time within them we've said, you know what, by the end of this year, like both of us, like we're finally going to do the creative projects we were going to do. You were going to upload and edit, your videos. I was going to do that like with a vlog or a tech video or something, and then we say the same thing next time. So
Yeah,
maybe we'll do it.
Maybe next podcast it will be the new milestone. You got to believe this is the next podcast will be that new milestone or something. Or I might go bald. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's gonna be one or the other. I keep getting upset at myself. I try to put like some type of like punishment. It's like, okay. It's like, okay, Bryce, you've done enough. If you don't do this by a certain point, you might as well shave off your head. I'm like, okay, that's my punishment for stuff. So if you see me with a shaved head, either I'm enlightened or I failed. That is the only two options. That is literally the only. There's no gonna be this where I am now, where I'm like either in between of stuff. Either I've failed or I've been it. That is true. I don't know what's been going on. I literally but it is very fun to look at the other like podcasts where it's like my hair was like either normal size then big, then I had dreads, and then it got cut off, and now I'm here. So it is now gone shorter. So next time, if I'm just bald, it's gonna be a complete circle, and I think that might be actually funny. I might actually go bald before the next podcast. Like that would be a funny thing.
Oh my gosh! And so, speaking, of our previous, and upcoming episodes, so something I didn't know last year is, but I found out during our discussion. So you were mentioning that between now and our next discussion, you wanted to have your own place with a whole bunch of plants.
Oh, so the thing about prices, they went up. So I in fact could not. Those plans could not be met. Those plans they could not be met. I made a little studio backspace and everything. If I switch my camera over to here, there's gonna be like a huge green screen and everything. So I sort of did it by fixing my home work studio and everything, because I now have like a whole green screen and everything. I have like this backdrop. I got that weird picture up there. It's something. It's coming along, but I do want to at some point have my own place, because I think that would make things a little bit better and easier. But as of right now, it's perfectly fine. I just need to do stuff and then to actually earn an actual place. I feel like I need to earn stuff. But I could just get into a new place. But prices did go up, so I might go broke by like the end of the year or something if I do that. And I don't want to do that. I'm paying off a car. I should not do that.
Is it at least a nice car?
Oh, it's a very nice car. It's a Subaru Crosstrek from 2021. It's very nice. I like it a lot. I needed a new car because my other car did not have 4-wheel drive, and because of that, whenever it rained or it was like terrible conditions, I was skidding on the road, like I was going everywhere. But now I have 4-wheel drive, which I which doesn't help. No, it does help. It like literally keeps this car a little bit more sturdy. It won't do a lot if the tires will already slip, so it's not like it's not gonna be like the holy savior over here of car changes, but it does do a lot. Also, it makes me sign a contract whenever I turn on my car, which I think is very funny. It has like this whole thing because it has like a it's a smart car screen. It has like a smart car screen, like the autoplay and everything. So before the car starts, it literally says, by starting the car, you hereby agree to that you will not any injury that you do, you cannot blame the smart car for looking at the screen while you damage the car. There's like a huge green box that says I agree, and you cannot click, and you literally cannot use the smart screen until you click I agree, and it does it every single time you turn on the car. So I think it's the funniest thing ever. Like it is an incredibly funny car. It like oh, and the first week that I had the car, I realized that it also does this. If it detects that there's weight in the back seat, it will say, "Make sure you check the back seat area." I guess it's to insinuate so parents don't leave their babies in a hot car or something like that. So the car will literally say, "Make sure you check your back seat really quick. Check it. Check your back seat." My car talks to me, and it's incredibly funny. I think this is a funny car. I'm very much in love with it. I think it was a good purchase.
Well, I'm so glad that it was a good purchase. Out of curiosity, how long ago did you purchase the car?
Like like last month, I want to say. Like it's been hasn't been that long. I think it was before I went to New York, so that's got to be it was last month in September. It was literally last month in September. Like that's when I got it.
Okay, since you mentioned New York, I'd love to hear about sort of your travels and a bit of, like I said, what you've been up to, within this year and some change.
Mm. So I went to New York for Anime NYC. It was a basically a meeting with a lot of my online friends that I've never actually met in person, but we've been friends since like 2022. Like as soon as I joined Discord, I knew about them. So I've known them for years. We've just never actually met in person, and we literally talk almost every night. So I was like, you know what? You're going to New York. I'm going to New York. It's right there. So I took a train and I went to New York. So it was a very funny thing because originally it was just going to be me going to New York, but once I told my family about my plans, they're like, "You're going to New York? We're going to New York," and so we all just went to New York. So it was a very funny. It was a family vacation that suddenly happened, where we just went ahead and we all saw a bunch of different stuff. We saw like the main areas, like we went to Times Square. We saw like the Flatiron Building. We went on a cruise. We saw like the Statue of Liberty. So the Statue of Liberty is very small. Like well compared to like some movies, like I don't know, Spider-Man or something, where the Statue of Liberty is like gigantic, like actually so big, like you can like walk in there or something like that. I don't know. Like Statue of Liberty is not that big. Which she's actually at a reasonable size. She's at a very understandable size because there's no way that people from like what was it, the 1800s would drag that thing across the sea and actually make it to America correctly. Like that makes sense. That's a very fair size to be dragged over. But it was just kind of funny to go on a boat and drive past her and then to go like, yeah, that's her. That's her. She's about like this big. She's pretty big. She's pretty big, but she's not like huge like some of the movies do. Which then makes me very confused on why some movies make her that big. She's not that big. It makes no sense. They make her like like out to be like a giant. She's just like probably the size of like a 3-story building. She's not that big. Maybe like a 5 if we're being generous.
Was it your first time in New York?
Oh, second time. First, my first time was actually more of like a group, like a tour group thing, which was like only for a day. I did it in high school where we literally just walked around since the first thing in the morning, and it was like a photography club. So we just walked around, took pictures of random stuff. We went to Madison Square Garden, a bunch of other places we went to, and we ended the day off in Times Square. I cannot remember a lot of the stuff that happened there, but I did enjoy it. I did enjoy going it for the first time. The second time was literally the time that we're talking about, where it was a family vacation. We just went to like the main areas that I didn't see. We went to Chinatown. Was it Chinatown? I'm trying to remember which town it was, where there was a bunch of people selling bootleg watches. Like there was so many bootleg items that were being sold on the street, and I thought it was so funny. Like it was like these items that are clearly not Balenciaga, but you're saying it's Balenciaga and it has the Balenciaga logo, but you're selling it for $50, and I can bargain with you to make it 20. This is clearly not Balenciaga, but it's very funny that this is a thing that's here. That's at all points. But it's very fun, very fun. I did like it a lot. I like. Oh, when we actually made it to the Anime NYC, I got to meet my friends. Um, all great people. Of course, I was hoping that they weren't weird people when I met them in person. You know, like when your parents say, "Don't give your information to strangers online." But we've all met each other, well, on call and everything. Like we've seen each other's faces and everything. So it's not like we're like, I've never seen their face before. What do they look like? This is the first time I'm ever going to see each other. It's not like that. So we clearly had an idea and everything. So it wasn't like something just going in blind. But it was very funny just seeing them in person, because the only thing that I went in blind was how tall some of them are. Because I wouldn't say I'm tall. I would say I'm very average, like slightly below average. I would say I'm slightly below average. But my friend from Canada is like up here to me, and I'm like, what? Why are you so tall? You do not give off that tall impression. But then everyone else was like, okay. My friend from Canada was like up here. My friend from Detroit was like the same height as me. Friend from like New York was like slightly higher. It was like kind of funny. Like it was a funny experience. Also, I got like this whole like group of like manga that I like from him. So now I just put that on my bookshelf. So now that's something on here. I want to at least fill this bookshelf out with a lot more manga or something. At least these two areas are kind of filled out. I want to do stuff at the bottom, even though you can't really see that on the camera. But I'll do that. Then we had. I'm trying to remember what the name of that place is. It's like the main one of the huge concert areas. But we went to that concert area because there was a whole.
But Madison Square Garden,
I want to say no. It was
okay.
something with radio in the title.
Radio City, some.
I
Oh
think
gosh,
so. I think
something
so.
Radio City something.
You're on it. You're on it. I think I'm gonna just say you got it. You got it. It's that. It's that. We went to there, which was very funny. I almost missed the entrance of it because I assumed that the same place where the concert was happening was right next to Anime NYC. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll just walk over there really quick. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna stay in here for a little bit longer. And then I get a call from them, and they're like, "Hey, Bryce, where are you?" And I'm like, what do you mean? Where am I? It's right there. And they're like, no, it's like 30 minutes that way. And I'm like, what? So my whole game plan was to get from that convention area, go to my apartment, drop off everything that I got from the convention area, get slightly more dressed, and then run all the way to the Radio City Hall. So I literally Ubered from the place to my apartment. Then from my hotel apartment, I ran all the way down there, which I'm very happy that I'm in shape. I'm very happy that I do those morning runs because that was very needed at that moment. At the a normal walk would have taken like 45 minutes. I ran there in 25. I was so tired, but I was like, cool. I've made it at least. I've made it. I've done it. Also, very happy that those 2 days before meeting up with my friends, I'm very happy that we got acquainted to how New York people jaywalk because I needed to use that. I need to use that. I needed to learn how to do a New York jaywalk, and I did that. And I got through several sweet streets like that. We drove back on the train. We got there on the train. We left on the train because we're not driving there. You're out of your mind. I'm not driving to New York. Literally, the first time that we did when we got out of the train station from New York, we saw a car accident right there, and then everyone was honking their horns like crazy. And I was like, I'm so happy we went on a train. I did not want to drive here. Plus, the train was fun. I like the train. It was. My family never haven't really gone on the train either, and also we didn't want to go on a plane. We were just like, yeah, train's fine. We'll go on a train. Train was fine. If I ever go back to New York, I will go on a train again because I think that was actually really fun to do. Especially since you can just sleep. You can just sleep on the train, and then you can get stuff. That's a very fun place to go.
Do you remember how long the train trip was?
4 hours, I think. So I'm trying to remember when we got there. So we went to the train at like 10. We left the train by like 1:40. I want to say, yeah, I would say like 4 hours. It's like a 4 hour train ride, which isn't bad. It's not bad at all. I feel like I might be missing the time like incorrectly or something because I did fall asleep a lot on that train. I like took a little bit snippets of videos and then that's all literally all I did. Like I could not remember how long I was on that train, but it was very fun. I did like that. It was a very relaxing thing, especially since all you had to do was just show them your ticket, and they were like, "Okay, that's your ticket." They put it up there. You go back to sleep. That's all you did. Like maybe, and the rails stopping was loud enough for you to remember to wake up and listen to see if that's your stop. And if it's not your stop, go back to sleep. That's all. But it was very fun. I would definitely go on the train again.
What's funny is it wasn't until a few seconds ago, asking those questions, and I was thinking, well, that'd be kind of fun. And then it just hit me that last year I went to New York on a train. I don't know how it split my mind, but I think that kind of goes to what you're saying of like this endless bore that like you do so much in so little time that you don't always remember what exactly it is that you've already done.
Yeah, it's like you just, if your year is that busy, I think that's a good thing that stuff like that isn't like cemented in your brain, maybe, because it's just like it's just travel. It's just travel. That's all it is. But like, if I think that's a good thing, if you've just done so much that it's like I don't remember that I went on a train. Man, I don't remember that I jumped over a waterfall. Man, it was so crazy. Like I was just doing so. I went to Los Angeles a few weeks ago. Like it's just like, yeah, if you do something so crazy, it's like if your week's busy, you're probably going to forget that you took the trains. That's fine.
No, well, for me, I remember because it was right after I finished my master's thesis, which was like numerous intensive days, and so it was just like a whole bunch of. I spent the whole fall spring break, writing and rewriting pieces of my thesis, and I remember being so exhausted. It's like, well, hey, I get to go to New York, and so I spent a weekend or almost a week in New York, maybe just a few days, I don't remember, but I remember it being such a fun experience. But I got sick like on the train trip back.
Hmm.
Because I was on the cars facing the opposite direction, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
halfway through, like I think we made it to DC, so halfway through, we switched to the one facing the correct direction, and then I just
Mm.
started getting like dizzy and vertigo from it, and then like I was sick for like a month afterwards. So
You
I think
know,
that's why that's was a tad of a blur.
that's fair. Us sitting on not knowing where the train is gonna go, and us sitting down, and then someone going like going backwards is such a funny thing. But luckily, my family is very much we can fall asleep almost anywhere. So as soon as the train started, we were just asleep. We are just asleep. That's all. Also, going back to New York, I remembered something. There was so many dessert places like everywhere. Like I was trying to figure out. We were trying to like have the New York cheesecake and everything. But there were so many dessert places, and so for some reason, a lot of them did not have New York cheesecake. For some reason, I don't know why they didn't. Like they had like almost every single other thing, no New York cheesecake. Well, they had cheesecake of other stuff, but no specifically the New York cheesecake that everyone knows it for. So it was very funny. The whole 3 days, 4 days that I was there, I just had dessert almost every night. Like it was just there. Like I'll just go down the street to the right and to the left. There's a dessert place right there. If I go back the other way, there's a dessert place right there. Like I walk down to Times Square. I passed about like six of them, six dessert stores, which they're all bakeries, like dessert place. Like I was having fun. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I like dessert like a lot.
What would you say is your favorite dessert of all time, and
Key
why?
lime pie. I think that's key lime pie. Like, I will always go for a nice slice of key lime pie. I've realized that there's some people who can somehow put too much key lime in the pie, and I don't know how that was possible, but I can taste the acidity, and I'm gonna need them to chill out a little bit. But a nice blended key lime pie, delicious. That's my favorite one.
Good to know. I think for me, I'm not much of a dessert person, but if I had to pick one, it would probably be a chocolate chip cookie.
Mm.
Um, like I mean, I bare basics, but
Whatever works, man. It's your favorite. Who cares?
like I think what's most disappointing is when you see a really good chocolate chip cookie and then someone
Mm.
gets it wrong. Like,
Yeah.
it's just it's like, oh, it's like this looks so good, but oh, someone messed it up. How do you mess it up?
How did you do that? Like, how do you make mess up a chocolate chip cookie? I feel like that's actually so hard to do. The like, what? How can you mess up that's just confusing me now. Like, is it like too much of chocolate? Is it like they like mess it up? Do they put like raisins in there instead? Like,
Oh,
what is happening with that?
I've seen some places that put like raisins in it. No, I can't do that. No, it has to be
Yeah,
chocolate a chip.
yeah.
That's what it has to be.
It's like there's nothing else on there. I say that, and I also really like my mom's version of an oatmeal raisin cookie because it's like cinnamon on there as well, like brown cinnamon sugar on there. It is so good. I love oatmeal raisin cookies. It anytime that someone else like if they get like your order wrong, Brandon, and you're like, oh, they put raisins on my cookie, I'll be like, I'll take it. Give me the cookie.
I would know that for future reference. If I ever do like a, so I've been contemplating, like one day doing a in-person podcast, and I was just like,
Hmm.
it's funny because I've done all of these online ones for such a long time that I have absolutely no idea how to do an in-person
Mm.
one. And as a fun fact, I think I can say this now since it'll be a while before this releases, but I think I'm actually going to try out my first in-person recording within the next 10 days.
Okay. Do you know who you're going to do it with?
So What's funny that you mentioned that because yeah, as you were speaking about meeting your online friends in person for the first time, is that I'm going to a big conference at the end of the month with many of the people with some people I've had on the podcast in the past, and
Mm,
so I'm very excited. Most of them I haven't met in person before. If I have, it probably was not more than a minute. So I'm
mm.
excited to yeah to meet them and yeah in person. And so I bought a in person podcasting kit. Haven't used it yet. Just came in a few days ago, and so let's see. And so like I actually have the box for it, just
Oh,
like
okay.
sitting here, and so I have no idea what to expect, and but like I'm excited to try it out. I just hope that there's not any technical difficulties.
Hmm. Yeah, hopefully. It sounds like it's probably going to be fine. Was it just like a microphone and headphones on it, or is there anything specific with it, like a program or something?
Microphones, headphones, and a digital and a digital recorder
Okay.
audio
Oh, okay.
interface.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. It should be fine. It should be fine. I don't think it's anything too crazy.
But yeah, the question is not leaving the stuff in DC when I'm done.
Mm.
But I did want to ask. So, since you recently met up with your online friends in person for the first time, what advice do you have for someone that's going to meet people you've met online for the first time?
I feel like it depends on how long you've known them. Like for me, I've known them for like 3 years or something, and then also kind of talk with them daily. I feel like when I met up with them, it was like, okay, there's the first surprise because it's like, oh, they're in your face. The voice that you heard online is in your face right now. And then besides that, you just talk with them for a little bit longer, and then it just kind of mellows out. That's literally it. Like I feel like if you continue being nervous and like start freaking out, it's like, oh, they're not gonna like me. They know you. They literally if you guys talk for a while, they literally know you. Like just stop, like don't change your attitude or anything like that. They want to see you. Don't do anything different. They be the same person that you've done online, unless you're weird online. Don't do that. Don't do that. You should probably separate that. But if you're a regular person, then you should be fine. You should be literally fine.
But yes, that definitely was is some good advice. And how did it feel? Like, I mean, yeah, going from having these people online that you've spoken to regularly to meeting them in person, but then going back online afterwards, like knowing that's like, oh, well, we can, do this and that. It's like, oh yeah, well, that's over now.
Mm. Yeah, it was kind of like that because I only got to meet them for like a day, and they were together for like the whole week, like those 3 days that I was off having my family vacation and everything. They were together the whole time, so I only got to meet them for a day, and then it kind of sucked because when I was leaving, I could still see their group chats and were like, it's like, where are you? I'm over here, and I'm like, man, I wish I was there. But it was just kind of like that. But it makes it a little bit easier for the idea of like we can't like meet up a lot all the time because everyone's at a different place. Like I said, like one person's in Canada, another person's in Detroit, another person's in Michigan. I'm in Virginia. Like at least we're in the East Coast. Oh, one person's in Texas. I'm not seeing him forever. That person might. I hope to see him in person one day. That's gonna be pain. Another person's in England. Another person's in England. Another person's in France. And then the third person is like keeps switching between. Oh, the third person in the Philippines. That is on the other side of the world. So that's not gonna happen. So like that's gonna be a blue moon type thing where I meet my online friends, and after that we just go back to talking as normal. But it does elevate some things because now that you've seen them in person, you can just nothing really changes, but you just kind of remember like talk about stuff. It's like, yo, when you did that, that was so funny. Like you're just like that because there was one my friend has His favorite thing to do is to make fun of our friend group's punching bag, which knows he is the punching bag. I want you to know this. This is not bullying. This is not bullying. He is very much aware, and he puts himself in this situation. But he will literally say this, and then he couldn't make it out because just school problems, and like he does well at school and everything. But my friend was just like, man, what a loser. He wasn't here today. I couldn't talk smack to him in person, and and I was like, he's not even here. He's just hating for the fun of it. He's not even in conversation. We're having it's just us right here. So it's very funny. I feel like everyone, if you like your online friends enough, I feel like if you like them enough, you should get in person at some point, because it can either completely make your friend group better, or break it, because sometimes you figure out the person online is actually just that weird and they can't chill out. Remember what I said before, where if you have a weird personality online, maybe you should chill out when you get in person? That's what I mean. If you keep being a freak online and in person, there's a high chance that they might just be like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep talking to you.
Well, nevertheless, I love, like I said, I mean, being able to hear the stories of your adventure to New York and being able to meet your friends, and hopefully you were able to get some pictures with them.
Yeah, I did. We took like a group picture. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where that is. It's in one of their phones. I'll have to text them. But I have another picture where after the convention, it was at like 12 at night or something, and they all came to my hotel room because we were playing Pokemon, because he needed a specific character that was in my game that he didn't. So we were just all chilling in the lobby of a hotel at like 1 in the morning in New York, and I thought that was very very funny, because the person who was in the lobby had to take a picture. So it was literally um, me, my friend, and then my other friend who was dressed up as Deku from My Hero Academia. So it was very funny that was one of my main pictures that was taken. It was like, yeah, it's always going to be cemented. Me, my friend, and Deku at 1 in the morning playing Pokemon. What a great thing to remember.
Oh my gosh! Well, I'm so glad that you had so many fun experiences, and I know on one of your channels, because I believe have two YouTube channels.
Yes. One YouTube channel is made specifically for streaming and making short form content. The other YouTube channel is supposed to be where I put the big or more complicated edits, the edits that I will put a lot of time in and everything, and put that there. So I wanted to at least separate the two, because I felt like if people joined me specifically for bigger edits, then they're going to be disappointed when I just go through another patch of streaming and then posting the clips and then not doing any big edits. So I don't know. It's how my brain was like freaking out, because I was like, I can't go back to that channel. I haven't posted anything in like years. Like it was a year. It was like literally only been a year. I haven't posted anything in like a year. I can't just go back and stream and then just post like short form content. They're gonna hate me. I gotta make a new channel completely. I gotta start over. So now I just have another channel. So I mean they're both doing fine. I feel like, well, fine as in for me, because I don't really like do much. I feel like I need to do more, and then I could probably get a lot more um, views and everything, or at least like a way more like stuff to do. Oh, I didn't realize that the thing pops out in a side camera. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, I mean, and I relate to that because I know back when I used to do tech content, 2016 to 19, that I would always think, oh my gosh, I haven't uploaded in a while, and this and that I need to get back on it. And so, and then I'll come back after these breaks. But it wasn't until like sometime in the 2020s, going back at my content, being, wait a minute, the big breaks, like at most, had been only like a couple weeks. It's like in my mind back then, they were such a long time. Like you can't come back for that. And then it's like, huh, I was actually a lot more consistent than I remember.
Yeah, it's it's always funny when it's like where it's like, oh yeah, I it's like, yeah, I guess it was more recent and everything, but it you personally, because I see a lot of YouTubers who like post almost daily and post like every other month, and then they joke with their community saying, guys, I'm not dead, here's my fifth video for the year, and I'm like struggling to make a first or second video for the year, and I'm like, I think I am dead. So it's just trying to just get the ball rolling and everything. That's about it. But it is always funny to see. It's always also, it's good to not try and compare yourself to other people. I feel like comparing yourself to other people is gonna like destroy your like thought process, because you're gonna be like, how am I not like this 1 million subscriber channel who has that as their complete job, and they've been doing this for years, and they have a team of artists to make their thumbnail, and they have like all the plugins already set and correct, and they have everything perfectly fine. Oh man, how am I gonna compete with them? Yeah, just do your own thing until you get to that point. Just do your own thing until you get to that point. That's how you have to do it. I'm very good at saying ideas and then never doing the idea. So I love that I have wisdom to give and then never do the wisdom. Like I can say like, yeah, you just have to do this and this. Don't look at my channel though. Don't look at what I'm doing. But that's all you have to do. That's all. I think I've actually inspired one person because I tell them how to do stuff, and they're like, you know what? I will do that. And then they edited a video, and I'm like, wow, that was a really good video. Not being jealous or anything. Like, I'm not jealous. Saying I want you to know this, but I'm like, man, that was a really good video. I haven't done anything. I haven't done a video in a while. But that was a really good video.
I love that. I mean, I've had similar thoughts, because for me, it's so funny because there's so much different content I do and have done over the years. But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's so many times where it's like, there's this one series I'm working on that's coming out very soon. And then I look at that years later. It's like, wow, I should really make that series.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I think that that's sort of the creator's paradox, is
Mm-hmm.
that, like, for homework assignments, other people are assigning it to you and you feel a need to do it. Like when you're in college, you're paying for college, you need to do the assignment. But then, like, when you're assigning it, it's like, well, like, do I really need to do it? Like, even if you've done all the work, you've went through, you've recorded it, you've edited it, and then it just stays there on the hard drive or the SD card or wherever it is.
Yeah. Where's the here's an entire bag full of cards and everything. Is this it? Yeah, there's like a card in here, and there's a card in here, and there's another one over here. Yeah, they're all filled with videos in here. I just need to edit them. I just need to edit them. And they're just kind of just chilling on the drive. At some point, they're gonna be used. Yeah.
I have my own stack of hard drives and everything that needs to be edited, and it. Maybe that's our resolution. Like before 2025,
Mm.
both of us should put together at least one video that we are very proud of. Like, this is the video that
Mm-hmm.
we want to do. We can upload, of
Yeah.
course, more than one, but like at least one video before 2025 is over.
Yeah, I will I yeah. Because I have like I have so many videos like saved on my drive, because I like want to do like several things earlier this year, because I when I made my first when I did my vlog earlier this year, where I did like a whole thing of me going to a con for the first time, I literally said in the video, I will see you next month. And then I didn't post another. Well, I did. I actually made a short reaction video. I don't think that counts though, because it's not like a long term video. I had like 4 video ideas saved on the drive that I can literally do at any point because I have all the footage needed. I just need to put it together. I literally I keep making ideas and then not finishing them. Like I like writing scripts and everything for my videos like that because I will literally write a whole script, record myself doing the script. Now I just need to edit it, and that's the unfun part for me. That editing, I feel like because I like doing new editing tricks, and then I'm like, okay, I'm good. I don't need to do anymore. I've done it all, and I haven't even finished the video yet. I'm like 10% of the rest of the video. So it's just like, oh, maybe I'll speed run it all. I'll like put it all. I'll like do like several videos all in one time because I have all the footage. I literally have all the footage. I just need to do it.
I mean, similar for me. Like I've recorded so many different videos and vlogs and tech
Mm.
videos, throwbacks, and I mean it's just they are even now. So like for me at the beginning of 2025, like I was just doing so much. And from the job search to recovering and for myself among other things, and so like I
Mm.
got a little bit behind in editing for for the podcast for it to go out, but I feel like it was an endless loop trying to get back up to present. And even now, like as of speaking, it's like there's like 10 videos that need to be edited, and it's like I don't know. It feels like one of those things where it's just defeating because it's like even now we're recording another and another, and so sometimes
It's
it's just
backlog keeps going.
it's just like sometimes you just have to sit down, get make a decision, and just go there and just don't try to fix what you've already missed and just keep on going.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I was just agreeing with you because it's like sometimes some of my videos that I have they're like very time sensitive. And then that makes me not want to do it if I don't do it quickly because I'm like, oh, I have all the footage here, just do it, and I don't do it, and then now the time sensitive is like sort of not gonna click. So if I post it now, if I do somehow finish the video and post it now, it's probably not gonna get as much traction. That's what I think in my mind. It's probably gonna do fine. It's like probably gonna do perfectly fine, but like in my mind, I'm like, this is gonna flop. It's gonna flop right here if I decide to post this video about a game or something that's already been talked about. And then I just feel like, let me put in my 2 cents on this thing from an unknown small YouTuber. Surely you're gonna watch it. They're not gonna watch it. That's me. That's me in my brain. They normally do. Like I don't get like crazy views because I'm not very big, but I do get like at least 100. I think that's pretty good for like a small time YouTuber. But compared to like my other video where I got like 13K on it because that was a really good edited video where I put my passion on the line of something where I was like, man, I really love this game. I love it a lot. But that was also very time sensitive as well because I did it at a perfect time where everyone was thinking about and talking about that game. So I was like, yeah, of course that's going to get a lot of views. That's just how it is.
You know what's scary is realizing that we actually had this part of this conversation this time last year about the time sensitive videos and how we were going to put them out.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. It's always goes back that time sensitive videos. Those control the algorithm. That's how it is.
Yes, yes, they definitely do. And Bryce, I know that, like I said, we don't have most, but there definitely is some things I would love, like I said, to hear about. So for those
Mm.
who don't know, of course, we've had these discussions, numerous times over, and definitely a lot more of a casual conversation. But I did want to ask, so of course now you are over a year removed, like I said, from graduating. You are back with your personal channels and everything. So how was it for you? This is a two-parter question. How was it for you back when you started with WODU, transitioning from your sort of personal content going into posting for WODU, and then now having shifted from posting for WODU for years, and now
Mm,
exclusively, of course, back on your own platforms. Because I think it definitely is, at least in my thought, a bit different. Because one, you're representing sort of the legacy of the organization. You were, of course, a
right.
major part of that. Not the first gaming director, not the last.
Mm.
But now for your personal one, well, it's you personally. Have some of your people also continued with you?
It has been so the when I was at WDU, it was like very much like, oh, I got to make sure I can't say anything too crazy. The people, the directors of ODU, they could be looking at the stream, which I don't think they really cared too much. Like a lot of them, I don't even think anyone really showed up for the streams because not like anyone big or anyone important showed up for the streams. Not saying my dearest viewers are not um, important or anything because those are great people there. But I just there was nothing like that happened. Like I just had to keep a face on there sometimes, but I kept my own like personality whenever I stream, so it was still entertaining. But I wasn't like a robot over here like, this gameplay is very nice. I enjoyed this. This blue sky looks very nice. I screamed, I yelled, I did everything like that. When I came over to this channel, I did exactly the same thing. But the only difference is I think I don't even really think I said anything different. I don't think I really do or say anything different. I just kind of stream here now. Like nothing's really changed. The only thing that it's being put under my name instead of being put under WDU parentheses my name. That's really all the difference is because there's literally like maybe 2-3 videos that are on WDU that I kind of wish that I could have stolen and put that on my channel because back when I first started, I made a Smash video, video for Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. Um, I made that video. I edited it. I had a lot of fun making it. I used like a very old before I found DaVinci. I found like a very terrible editing software, and I edited in that, which I thought that was kind of interesting that I did that. But I was very proud that I made that for the time. For the time, that video got like 100 views. That video did not get many views. Well, compared to what I then got like a few months later with the huge video where I reacted with my friends and everyone at WDU, or just ODU, like the lobby in general, and that got like 100,000 views. Like that video can stay on WDU. I'll let that video stay. The Smash video, on the other hand, I want to grab that one. I wanted to put that on my own channel because I just like that video. I just like I haven't watched that in so long actually. That video might be dated. That video might be so dated. I might cringe looking at that actually. But I really would have appreciated to be on my channel there instead of just like kind of collecting dust or on the WDU channel, which I actually think it might be worse now because one of the current director that I put up for WDU gaming decided to step down recently. So I don't think there's anyone in the director's position right now in WDU gaming. So that those videos might just collect dust for like ever. Like ever. So I kind of wish that I had some of those videos and just took them, put them on my channel, and they would have just sat there forever. But I think it was in a yeah, it was I put that in a time where I was the first ODU WDU like I was the WDU director for in the COVID. So I was like I have to figure out a way to post content on WDU cuz my laptop at the time was terrible. That thing was not good for streaming. My laptop now, the laptop that I have now, great for streaming. The PC that I have right now, amazing for streaming. The laptop that I had back in 2020, that could barely run Microsoft Word without like lagging for a bit. I that could not handle any type of stream. So I made that video, posted that on there, and that was it. But now that I actually have the position and the ability to do stuff, I want that video. I want it back. I want it back. I want my reparations. It's gonna be weird. I can't just post it onto my own channel. I wish I could just like kind of take it and just move it. Like just take all the views and everything and the time that it was posted and just kind of put it on my channel. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. I don't want to like repost it because then people are gonna be like, why is he posting a character that's been out for a game for like 6 years or something? Why are you doing this old video? This is not it's not needed.
I feel like we all have like as creators, I think we all have like our favorite videos of all time that we just wish, even if it wasn't the best video, that it's like the one that we had the fond memories of. Like, I wish I had more content like that. Like that's the type of content,
Mm.
yeah, in which I want to, yeah, to put up. And how does it feel to you knowing that the position's now vacant? And what advice do you have for whoever will join the position next?
When the current director told me that he was going to step down, I just kind of I just kind of laughed. Not because like it was like I was like, oh, it was gonna happen for a long time. I saw it coming. No, it's just more of just like that's understandable. Like it was just like yeah, it's kind of a lot to keep doing at some point, especially when you're like doing other stuff or your heart's not all the way in it. Like if your heart's not all the way in it, it's kind of reasonable because like one, you keep getting low views. Like I think the WODU thing that is a mouthful of a name that does not go in search options very well. Like it's like okay, YouTube does not like WODU channel. Like I'm surprised one of those videos got um uh super like posted and everything because YouTube does not like WODU at all. So like you normally get low views. The people that will see your video will literally appear and then disappear. The most people that will see your video are families, like family and friends, and that's it. That's like the most. You will barely get any new people for like your videos and stuff. So it's like if your heart's not all the way in it, if you're not fully feeling it, I don't blame you. Like I'm not like gonna be like, no, you have to do it. You have to suffer like I did for like 4 years. You have to do it the whole time. Like no, it's like do whatever you want. It's your thing. It's your place. It's your position. If you want to step down, you can step down. I don't mind. But it is going to be kind of funny for the next director because the whole idea for the gaming position director is like kind of passing a torch down because you have to literally pass down the passwords and link your phone to like the Twitch passwords and everything. So the next person who's going to do it is just going to have to talk with the old director now and then just say like, "Hello stranger I've never met before. Can you give me the passwords to your Twitch channel, please? I'm currently the new director. You have to believe me." So it's gonna be very funny when that new thing happens because it's been always a smooth transition from person to person, and now it's just gonna be a weird transition because the next person does not know what's gonna happen. Does not know who's this person that's going to be adding and texting them saying like, "How do you do this? How do you do that?" They're just gonna have to learn by themselves, and I good luck to them. It will not be me. I will help if they somehow reach out and ask me. If they somehow find where I am, who I am, and what I do, and they reach out and text me or something like that, I will help them. But as of right now, good luck. That's not my problem. But it was a fun channel. Like if it stops, if no one posts on there, it's how it is. It lasted for as long as it was gonna go. Me taking it from like I'm not gonna toot my own horn here. I'm not. But like the last director already thought that the channel was going to perish. And then COVID happened and the last director said, "Yeah, it might perish. It might be over." And then I took it and then it kind of had a growth spurt for a bit and it gained like 100 subscribers. then after that it just kind of went back down to kind of dying and everything, and now it's gone back to here where it's just kind of like it has like 300 or something subscribers or something, but nothing really not the views aren't crazy. The highest we will probably get is like 100, but I did enjoy like the time of like group videos and stuff on there. That's the thing I will miss a lot, because there was a long period of time where there was a whole like 2 semesters where me and my friends would literally just stream on there. Like it wouldn't just be me; it would be a group stream. It would just be like me, 5 other people, just all in one room streaming something. And those videos, those streams would normally get a lot of views. Like there would be a lot of people who are lurking, where they just kind of not text or not chat or anything, but they will be watching. They'll watch it in the background, but not say a single thing. And because I realized that had yeah, and because I realized that they're doing that is because when we stop the video, the stream has like got like 100 or something views or like 200 views or something like that, and we're like, there was no one chatting in the stream. Where did these people come from? Yeah, but I think that was like my most fun. I think that's the most fun of the stream, because that thing isn't crazy. It isn't like high tech. There wasn't a lot of like people on there, but it was a fun. It was something fun to do. Like whenever people were free, it's like, hey, do you wanna stream a random game? And they're like, sure, yeah, let's do a random game. Let's do that. Let's play some Mario Party or Mario Kart or any type of game that we would normally play in like the web or something. The local lobby, I mean, like the local lobby of the of ODU, and then we would just kind of play that in there instead. So I will miss that. I will miss that. But it was pretty fun.
Well, it certainly, I mean, is such a great memory to look back at, and
Mm.
and Bryce. So I'm looking at the time, and I know that there's some things I want to ask.
Yo,
Uh,
speed run it.
yes. So to end out the part about what I said, a little bit about your content and everything, I did want to ask the two-parter question.
Mm.
So for anyone that has never tuned into your content, what should they expect tuning into your content? And then the second, largely unrelated question is, so during your time, your 4 years as director of gaming for WODU Studios, how do you remember how many underdirectors did you have, and what were your favorite memories working with them?
Okay, I'm gonna answer the second question first. I've only had 2 under directors. Both of them are very good friends of mine. I can't really put one over the other. One became the whole general manager of WODU. The other one became the director. So I literally cannot say who was more fun, but I enjoyed working with both of them because they both appeared on stream a lot, and we would normally go and get like waffles and stuff often. So they were fun. I liked learning how to like I love like showing information to them. Like they would ask me a question, I'd be like, yeah, you just do this, and this, and they'd be like, what? And I was like, yeah, you just do this. Like I would show them how to. I think that's my favorite part about this. I feel like an old man saying this, but I taught them both how to edit, and so they both edited something after that. Like they both at least made their own videos after that. One of Makai, who became my the general manager of WDU. He he literally, when we talk to each other every once in a while, he'll be like, oh right, I do like to edit, and then he would say like, I need to edit something. So it was very fun that I showed them both how to edit, and now they like editing. At least Makai likes how to edit. I'm not sure if my other director, Daniel, likes to edit that much, but he did make a video, and he did say that he felt proud making the video, which that's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear. Um, what was the first question again? I forgot. I was too busy thinking.
Yes, yes. So before I even get into the first part of the the question again, if
Mm.
you What was it? I like how you remember too. You actually had free under directors.
I'm trying to remember. I don't. I feel. Who's the third one? Oh, I forgot. I don't know how I forgot that. I don't know how I forgot because he did so much with radio that I forgot that he was also my under director. I literally forgot. I love Ken. Ken is great. I love Ken. I'm so sorry that I forgot because you did so much at WDU that I literally I forgot. I forgot everything that you were actually my under director for like a little bit of time, but you were like a star in your own area that I was like, he's not my under director anymore. That's his own he's his own guy right there. But it was fun. I liked talking with him. He didn't like appear on a lot of streams or do his own streams a lot, but he did like watching my streams, and I did think that was fun. We didn't do anything crazy or a lot like how Makai or Dan Eel, my other two gaming directors, were, but I did love talking to him like off stream a lot. So I feel like he's in a different category of under director because he literally did so much of like radio that I don't feel like he was an under director for me. I feel like he was too high tier for me. I feel like he was in a different bubble, like an entirely different sphere. Like not saying Makai or Eel are like 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 low tier for me, and I took him immediately. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying he was like a whole different ballpark was happening with Kenny, and then Makai and Eo were like in my similar ballpark, so it was like I could work with them. Also, I was with them for a longer because Ken was just like I don't think this is my I don't think I'm doing this anymore, and then I was like, that's chill, do whatever you want. I'm not butthurt or anything. I think that yeah, there was a lot of people who were just like, yeah, I don't think I can do this. I was like, that's cool, that's fine. I it's like I don't mind. Do whatever you want. You found something better. That's cool. That's fun. Um, what else? What else is there? I'm trying to remember.
Let's see. So the first part of the question was for anyone that has never tuned into your content before, what would you have to say about your own content?
For my main channel content, my main channel content is supposed to be. It is supposed to be long form content where I do either a deep dive or discussion about stuff while also like having my own stylistic edits to it. That is supposed to be the main channel. Now, the genre of it keeps changing because it used to be just games in general or just shows or like whatever I find interesting in general. Now it's just kind of just get, I don't really know. There's like I want to do like I think like stuff that keeps popping off is like stuff like mobile game stuff. Like I'm like play like a game and I talk about it and I said like, "Oh, yeah, this should be a pretty good." Or the biggest video that I talked about was like where's the picture? This game called Dragalia Lost right here. This is a dead mobile game. This is my favorite game. This is like top tier game for me right here, and I made an entire video talking about that. It is, but people love hearing me talk about that game, so I was like, cool. I'll just talk more about gotcha games or stuff like that, like mobile games, gotcha games. So you will see stuff like that. I also have gotten into One Piece recently. So the most recent vlog is One Piece themed, and there was another video where I cook from the One Piece cookbook, and because I like cooking, so I want like my I want to like stop like the gaming thing like being like the only thing that I'm doing. I just want it to be like my own style of edits for stuff, but like whatever I do. That's kind of what I wanted that channel to be. My secondary channel, the Fried Rice Live one, is me just live streaming, and I'm going to a lot of the clips and everything, the short videos, they're not very edited. There will I'll be a lot of like videos from me and my friends, where I like record us offline because I like doing that. I like just putting on the record as we're like playing a game or something, and then if it's funny enough, I'll post it. Like that's what I want the live channel to be, and I think that is what people kind of like, because the last few videos where I just kind of do it offline and then just post it have done pretty well. Like one where me and my friends, which we met in person, the video where me and my friends met in person, where we just talk about, where we just react to a bunch of horses bouncing around and racing. That got 346 views. Video where me and my friends from ODU are playing like the new Sonic Crossroads game, the racing game, and that got 287 views. So maybe I'll just keep doing that, where I would just, because I also do that often, where I just record in the background while we're just playing games, and I would just be like, you know what, I'm just gonna slightly edit it like a little bit and then just post it. Like I think that's what I'll just keep doing, because I think people like seeing that, and it does make my channel grow slightly. So I like seeing the big number go up. So I think I will just keep doing that for the live channel. The live channel will just be low edited content and me streaming. That's what this channel will be about. The other channel will be high edited content and a random stuff that I find interesting in. So those are my two things. I just need to get better at editing. That's all. Oh right, yeah. Yes, I especially on my live channel on the Frybites Live, I do swear. Like that is just a lot. I will swear a lot of it. Brandon can tell you. I I have no filter on there. It has not changed from WDU. Like WDU, like when I said before that I did not really monitor myself ever on there. I really don't monitor myself here. Like I like I feel like I could be worse, but I'm not going to. If that makes any sense. I could be worse, but I know my limits. I'm gonna stop there. I think that might be downplaying. I feel like I could be worse, and that's the worst part about it. Like I have friends who are genuinely worse than I am, and and it doesn't make it better that the most recent game that I'm playing right now is Hollow Knight Silk Song, which is a sequel to an already hard game, and Hollow Knight Silk Song is actually harder than that game. So, and I barely beat base Hollow Knight, the first game. I barely beat that first game. So now that I'm playing the second game that's harder, I'm getting more tilted. So I'm actually getting more upset. So the swears will be coming at a faster pace. That's yeah.
Whatever shall the viewers do?
I don't know. Like if you click on a Hollow Knight stream and you expect, if you click on a Hollow Knight stream and a game that you know is hard, and one of the streams says I'm not good at this game, and you don't expect a little bit of swearing, I think you're kidding yourself here. I'm not trying. I'm not trying to make myself sound any better. It's yeah. I'm just gonna let it rock. I'm just gonna let it rock. There's nothing I can really say to avoid it. It is. It's a lot.
Well, switching gears a little bit, I did want to ask to our final free question. Let's see how far we we can get, because I think we're like 4 minutes away from where we said we were going to be.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever.
So I know that you've made a point, let's say, to focus a bit on your, let's say, your personal well being, sticking with your morning runs and everything. And so, what does it meant to you to, I mean, to keep up your work and focus towards your own well being?
I don't know. I started because to like focus on my own well being, because I think sitting in a chair for majority of your day and then going to a job that you don't like, well, quote unquote, well, I moderately like it. I moderately like it. It pays well. I don't hate it. Like there's generally worse jobs out there, but you go from there, you're sitting at a desk, and then you go to that job and you come back and you sit at a desk. That's going to like weigh at you at some point. So I feel like it's good that I started to exercise and do other things to like try and help my own general sanity and help my own well-being a little bit, so I don't just like kind of rot in a chair, because that's not going to be fun for my mental state. I feel like everyone should just like, if it gets to a certain point, you should get up and move around, like do something, please. I feel like if you do too much in one place, it's gonna like hurt you. It's gonna be detrimental, I feel.
Well, I mean, I'm glad that you are. I mean, so focusing on yourself. And when did you actually start? Like, I mean, doing like your exercises and morning runs and all of that? Because I know that you've been, yeah, gradually building that up for quite a while.
Mm. Yeah. I feel like I started taking it seriously 3 weeks ago, but I would do it on and off um a little bit in August to now. But like I took it seriously where I was like doing it like daily. I would wake up at 7:30, I would run at 8:20, and then by like 9 or something, cuz I don't run for like very long. I just want to go around the neighborhood once and then come back. And then I would do a little bit of exercising, then take a shower, then then get on my desk by like 10 or something. So I don't like want to. I've been like doing it on and off, but like recently I've started doing it like nearly every day. And now there are days that I slip because I'm like, I'm tired. I'm not waking up. I'm not gonna run today. I'm genuinely not gonna run today. I would rather sleep, and so I just let it. I just sleep. But then there's other days where I'm like, I gotta get up. I gotta do it now. If I don't do it before 10, it's not gonna help me. It's not gonna help me at all.
Well, I'm glad that you're. I mean, that you're putting the emphasis on it and the repetition and saying those lovely August resolutions.
Yeah.
One of the things that we said at the very beginning of this episode, trying to figure out how many times we've done this. So I have done. I went back. I've done the math. So what I almost forgot about is that the amount of times that we've sat down and recorded is separate. I mean, is a different number than the amount of times that we've had an episode go out. So this would be this one we're doing right now is the 7th session that we've recorded and the 9th overall episode.
Mm. Oh, ninth? That's crazy. I've been, you know what? Sure. All right. Yeah, that's fair. I thought it was like a little like a little leeway or something. But yeah, not ninth. That's kind of crazy. We need to make it to 10. 10th year, 10th recording. I go bald. That's how it is.
Tune in 2026 to see how that progresses. Let's see. So the start of the school year 2021, we did a solo episode. The end of 2021, we recorded 2 group podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
And then in 2022, we did 2 more group podcasts as I was ending out my Brands Tech podcast, where we did a tech and gaming discussion. And then in 2024, you came on this show, Tansson Talks, and now we're back here.
Huh. Okay. Oh, it's sure.
Does it feel like it's been that many? I mean,
it does not feel like it's been that many. I felt like it's only been like 6. I did not feel like it was that much. I felt like 6 was pushing it. That's the funny thing. I thought it was like 5. I said 7 at one time, and I was like, I don't know. I think it might be 6. I think 6 might be the max.
Well, it's so great that, I mean, even years later that we're still doing this, and like I said, we've had our solo episodes. We had the episode where we've spoken with some of my friends like Zachary and Jackal, and so it's fun to reminisce. Do you even remember those discussions that we've had back then?
I remember being there. I don't remember what we said. I remember you had to edit out the swearing for the Jackal one. That's about it. That's all I remember. I don't remember what was said in that recording at all. I think in that specific recording, the only thing that I kind of remember about it was like you barely got to talk when it was me and Jackal, because we were just yapping about something. I don't even know what we were yapping about, but every single time a point was brought up, he talked, then I talked, then we both talked for a bit, and then it went on for like 30 minutes, and then after we had nothing to say, then you brought up another point, and then he talked, and I took it. I feel like that's all that happened in that stream.
Well, it's the same dynamic of a two, even at the end of 2021 when it was me, you, and Zachary.
That one I don't remember. I don't remember that one. I for some reason I only remember I don't remember Jackal one. I literally only remember that one. I don't remember any other recording with someone else. I only remember me, you, and then nothing else, and then Jackal. Okay. I don't remember that happening. I don't remember where I was, but yeah, sure, yeah. I believe you. I believe you because that does set up when. I just don't remember where.
Yeah, well, I mean, as we're continuing to progress out, my last question before we head into closing is: so, what would you say the next steps are? What I said for you personally, whether it's with your content, what I said your personal life, or even between now and whenever our next discussion is.
I'm just gonna have to figure out my style for editing. And then once I figure out my style for editing, then I think it will be on a roll. I just need to get used to editing. I need to once I figure out how to do that correctly and then get on the roll about that, I think I'll be perfectly fine for doing stuff. And then once I figure out how to do stuff, then that'll be perfectly fine. I have all the information and I'll have all the things. I just need to do it. We didn't even talk about Windows 11. I had to update that thing. I don't like Windows 11. Windows 11 is not good to me. I like Windows 10 way more. This thing just, man, there's some good things in here, but I don't like the taskbar being in the center. I like it on the side, even though I can literally fix that. But I just wish I didn't have to force it to Windows 11. Good luck. Good luck.
Yes, definitely. And like I said, I'm so excited, to speak with you again. This has been such a fun conversation. And what does it mean for you? I mean, to tell your story here on the podcast and keep coming back and telling it.
Every single time I do it, it's just a wake up call to be like, God, please. Please do something else. I talk a lot. But I talked a lot about I did talk about substance, but I feel like I want to next time I want to talk about my actual stuff and not what I plan on doing. I don't like talking about what I want to do. I want to talk about what I did do. So that's yeah. That's what I will end up.
I think that's a task for the both of us to settle down, make the most of 2025, finish it out strong, enter in 2026 confident. And so by the time we make it to our next discussion, we can speak about all the stuff that we did over the course of however long it is.
Right. However long it is.
Yes, definitely. And as a fun fact, our discussion last year was 1 hour, 39 minutes, and 55 seconds. And that was the longest discussion I have ever released. And thus far, us speaking right now has actually topped that discussion.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah, right now we've been speaking for 1 hour, 47.
That's crazy. I feel like we could probably go farther in the next one. I feel like we could probably... Yeah, I feel like we could probably go farther.
How's it feel for you knowing that, our discussions... And numerous of our discussions, actually, how does it feel that our discussions have oftentimes been sort of the threshold of the longest discussions that have ever been on this channel?
I feel like we can go longer. I feel like you could get longer podcasts soon, and I feel like the next time we do this, it will be way longer. I feel like it's not enough. For the next time we do this, it's going to be for 2 hours and 30 minutes or something.
Is that a challenge?
This is not a challenge. I will literally be there. I will literally be there. If there's a time where I can talk about a lot of stuff there and I don't have something to do immediately after, or at least something that I would like to do after, then I'll just be down. I'll just be down to talk for a while. You've seen my streams. I can just talk about nothing for 3 hours.
Well,
I
that is
stream for
true.
like 6 hours at a time sometimes.
Well, that certainly is true. And Bryce, in our final few questions, of course, if anyone wants to tune into your streams or any of your other content, where are the best places for them to find you?
You will have to find me on YouTube. You cannot find me on Twitch right now because for some reason that black screen keeps happening. I don't know why it's happening, but I will figure that out. But for now, join me on YouTube at Fried Bryce Live. That is the one that I will stream fairly often. And then the one where I make big content are the ones that I should be more proud to edit is gonna be at Fried Genbu. That's what it is. I had to at Fried Bryce was taken by someone else, and I'm still upset about that. So I had to take at Fried Genbu. So that's what it is. I'm just gonna have to use that, but hopefully, hope you can tune me there. The swearing is not moderate. I want you to know this. You will go into the live stream. I will be swearing. You look at my videos. I will be swearing. There's nothing. I'm not pulling back any punches here. This is the most like PG you will ever hear me on this in this podcast. Once you leave the podcast, a seal is broken. I had to stop myself from swearing 5 times during this podcast, and I had to change the way what I had to say because I almost said something, and I was like, "We don't do that here. We don't do that here. Put the seal back on. Switch the wording. Don't make it hard for Brandon to edit. Do something else." That's when you just cut off. That's when you end the recording. But yeah, it's just how it is. It's just how it is. Yeah, you can just join me there. I think it would be yeah. You should check me out there. I think it'll be fun. I can't wait to see you there. That's my outro. That's where you can see me at.
Well, I love that. And so, if you had to name this discussion that we're having right now, what would you call this discussion if you had to give like just like less than 5 words to name this discussion?
Like the whole podcast?
Yeah, this whole podcast. The last time you called it "Don't Rush Anything," what would you call this one?
Finish projects or go bald. There we go. I think I've done myself there. There's the 5. I think we got it. Finish your work. Finish your work. That's the whole thing. Get into a rhythm. Finish your work.
I love that. And last but not least, I'm going to allow you to go ahead and close out the episode with whatever be a life lesson, inspirational thought, whatever the case may be. Even a question to your future self. The floor is all yours, Bryce. Take it away.
Okay, I can just do like just the ending at any point. Like just yeah. I'm just trying to think of what to say. So stay true to yourself. Find what you're good at. If you're not good at anything, get a hobby. If you don't like getting hobbies, too bad. You have to go ahead and branch out. If you never branch out and you stay where you are, you will never change. There was a quote that I saw earlier. I don't remember the quote like verbatim, so I'm gonna paraphrase it. Where it's just like embarrassment is the wall that prevents you from getting to the self that you want to be. If you keep getting embarrassed by stuff, you will never get to your true the self that you want to. So you have to keep fumbling, you have to keep failing, and you will have to and just do what you can. And this is another quote that I'm saying to my future self because currently I keep letting the embarrassment get to me. That's why there's 3 billion videos in my file right now. That's why they're all on the flash drive right now. That's why they're all here. They're stuck in here. That's why they're all stuck in there. So once you get around to that, then you'll be good. Hopefully by the time that we stream again, I'm in a better position or stream way more or actually have edited way more stuff. So I could talk about things that aren't just potentially if, then, where, but never when. Yeah, hopefully I get to that. But it's been pretty fun. It's been pretty fun, even though I'm not really doing anything specific. I think that's all for me. That's all for me.
All right. I said, Bryce, this has been absolutely fun. For those tuning in, thank you so much as always for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. And we'll catch you on the next one. Have a wonderful day, friends.
See ya.